Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lavender Alchemy. You can just call me Lavender. Today we're going to be designing characters for my upcoming video game. So I first started with a rough idea of what I wanted to design these characters as. The first character I took was Marigold because she's the main character. I tried to choose 3 different characters that would be different enough where I could expand what it was that the uniforms that Marigold and her friends are going to wear could look like. The reason for this is because I wanted to make a relatively diverse cast with different body types, different skin tones, stuff like that. But in order to do that, I needed like a baseline for these characters. With that all being said, let's get on to the actual character designs. So the first character design that I got down was Marigold. I wanted her to be kind of in a sassy, confident sort of pose that also featured a spyglass. The reason for the spyglass is a callback to her old comic that she was in, as well as she is also a detective, so it all kind of comes together. The next thing I wanted to do was make sure that key features of her design were still visible, including but not limited to her tail and her fuzzy goat legs. I'm not sure what to call them. They're not technically goat legs. They're designed to be kind of horse legs, but they're not. I don't know. She's a funny creature. The next thing I wanted to prominently display was the brooch that she had, and I wanted to get her bracelet in there, but unfortunately, due to me not knowing where to place it and stuff like that, it didn't make it into this design. However, it is in her actual design. The last thing I wanted to do was prominently feature forget-me-nots, which are a key feature of not only her character, but also of her personal story, as well as the story that I was going to tell in the comic. So not only are forget-me-nots on her little hair brooch, or hair clip thing, but also on her little pendant on her lapel. After Marigold was done, I moved on to Chrissy. Now, Chrissy is Marigold's friend, and I wanted her to be a little bit more soft, a little bit more modest, maybe have some like longer sleeves and dress to push the design of the uniform. Because these uniforms are meant to be for the school that they go to, which is an all-girls school for troubled youth. Now, Chrissy's design, I wanted to be a little bit more simple. I wanted her to have some elements of, like, you know, something, but to be very strict on what I thought the school regulated uniform would actually be. So, unlike Marigold, who has it cropped, like her sleeves cropped, as well as her skirt cropped a little bit, I wanted Chrissy's design to be what I assume would be the standard uniform for the girls, which is a longer skirt and a longer jacket. The little elements that I gave Chrissy were her little flower brooch on her bow, as well as the pendants in her hair. I didn't give her a bunch of different little things, but I might go back and redesign her to give her a little bit more character. The last character that I designed for this trio was Linny, the mean girl or popular girl of the series. I wanted to very much give her a attitude, very much give her a sort of sass, make sure that she very much emphasized the, like, I'm popular, you're not sort of, like, mentality. The reason for this is because I very much wanted to push the boundaries of how short and how few elements of the actual uniform I could put into her design. So for her design, I gave her a vest as well as a very, very short skirt. I do go back and I fix this later in her design that her skirt is still short, but she does have some elements that change in her official design. The other little things that I wanted to give her was her own unique color. Whereas Chrissy and Marigold kinda kept to their own little color palettes, Linny has her own color, which is pink. I wanted to put as much of this pink color in her design as humanly possible, because again, I'm pushing her design in a completely different way than I did Chrissy's and Marigold's. The last little thing that I did was I gave her a bunch of clovers. because that was very specific to her character. Throughout this entire story, flowers and herbs are going to play a very important role in the story, but overall, at the moment, they are just symbolic of the characters themselves. Thankfully, these designs came together very well, and I was able to design 3 more characters based off of these designs later on that I will be posting very soon, which means there will be a part 2 to this video. However, till then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed what you got to see for the movie, or for the game. Little sneak peeks for the game. I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching this video. Please like, subscribe, do all that jazz to support small artists like myself. And have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.